The Timberwolves will get the first possession. And checking out Minnesota's opening lineup. The wingmen, Edwards and McDaniels. The big men on the floor for him, Randall and Gobert. And it's DiVincenzo in at the point. KG, that's good.
Just a knockdown shooter. Garnett so good with the ball in his hand.
Randall finds Edwards. That's in, coming off an assist from Randall.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from three. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
Here's Cassell. Pass to Johnson. The Timberwolves working the ball around now. Here's Garnett. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Garnett's got his second basket of the game.
Well, the prototypical modern-day power forward comes about as a result of KG paving the way.
Timberwolves on offense. Here's Cassell. Garnett. And Garnett able to finish. Garnett's got 6 points.
Oh, how about the deft touch right there, guys?
He just guided that ball back up and in. Just a fingertip touch on the ball. Edwards can't hit. The Timberwolves with a quick start to this game. It's a three-point game. And out of bounds as the Timberwolves gain possession.
Boy, an unfortunate mix-up right there. Cost them a possession.
Minnesota with the ball. Pass to Gobert. Back to DiVincenzo. Randall kicks to McDaniels. From deep. It's rebounded by Kevin Garnett. Here's Cassell. Here's Sprewell. Hits it from three-point range.
And how about Sprewell? They're dropping one from deep. Really like how he's starting to get a feel for that three-point.
Boy, he couldn't have asked for a better look. That's tough to take.
With the drive, his shot is good, making him a perfect 2 for 2 from the floor.
And creating a little separation here, gaining some confidence.
Well, if you continue to execute at both ends, you can build on this lead.
Gobert finds Edwards. And again, unable to change momentum here. Down it goes for his third basket in as many tries.
And they have owned the paint so far, and the score reflects it.
I know it's early, but you have got to like the dominance down low. Right now, they are playing bully basketball.
And timeout called by Chris Finch. Coach is going to talk some things over with the team. Might be seeing something to adjust. Let's go to the sideline and see what Allie LaForce has dug up for us. Allie, take it away.
I briefly spoke with Minnesota's head coach. He was complimentary of his opponent, Anthony Edwards. Coach told me Ant is a special player in terms of his athleticism, skill, and his mindset. He approaches each matchup with an aggressiveness that we need to try and match. Guys, back to you.
All right, Allie, we thank you for that.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
I think defensively, that is not the way you want to start. Giving up high percentage looks, that doesn't typically end well.
And that corner pocket triple, terrific shot by Edwards from deep.
DiVincenzo against Cassell. Garnett the pass to Cassell. Gobert pulls it in.
Boy, just tremendous effort on defense. That's a clear message from him. No easy buckets.
Minnesota leading by 6. Kicks it out to Garnett. Lets it go from deep. A three-pointer is right on target. Garnett's got 9.
Well, what a delivery. The catch and shoot for Garnett. Perfect.
Garnett's gone 4 for 4 from the field. Perfect so far. Pass to Cassell. Here's the 3. Rebounded by the Timberwolves.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Edwards dishes to Randall. Edwards finds Randall. Pocket 6. The Timberwolves again can't hit. Randall's gone 1 of 3 from the field here. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Here's DiVincenzo. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
No question he got bumped on that shot.
This is his first chance at the line tonight. And he sinks the second. 23 seconds left to play in the first quarter. And he drives in.
Minnesota foul call. 10. First personal foul. First team foul. Substitution on the court.
Here's Cassell. Scoreless thus far. Over Conley. Another miss by Minnesota.
The shot's there for him, and he's got to take it. I don't care if he doesn't convert. That's a shot he has to continue to take.
And that does it for the first quarter. Minnesota on top. They finish off the first quarter with a massive 16-7 run. Let's take a quick break now, and then it's on to the second quarter after this. And if you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter in this one. And what do you guys think about Minnesota here in this one?
Guys, I love their defense in that first period. They were in position and just challenging shots.
Well, I think they combined great intelligence with great effort, and you can see the results.
So on the floor for Minnesota, Randall and Reed holding down the post spots. Dosunmu is out there with Conley. And it's Shannon in at the small forward position. Cassell gets the bucket.
Oh, agile play from Cassell down low, finding a high percentage look there.
Taken away. Hudson against Conley. Nice move. And he sinks the layup. Hudson's got the lead up to 12 now for Minnesota.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
And again, Minnesota will turn it over.
That's a perfect example of why good hands are important in basketball. Just misread that pass completely.
Quarter number 2. We're about a minute in. Pass to Serbiak. Lets it go with the 3. That falls. Great assist by Sam Cassell. Cassell's got 5 assists in the game. Shannon passes to Randall, and they get it. Rebound by Serbiak. Timberwolves leading by 15 to the paint. Here's Sprewell, and he takes the fantastic lead pass up strong for the slam.
Yeah, they're rolling right now. That lead continues to grow.
And one of the things that's helped that is they're getting it done on both ends. Terrific focus on offense, and they're locked in defensively.
Kevin Garnett, he's checked in for Minnesota. And a change for the Timberwolves. Edwards is checked in. Pass to Dosunmu. Back to Conley. From downtown, gets it to go from beyond the arc. Conley's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. Here's Cassell. Garnett left side. Shoots over Reed. A rebound by the Timberwolves.
Boy, he looks and will take that shot every time. Just won't go.
Inside, Edwards finishes strong.
Well, you can see Anthony Edwards trying to probe and create an opportunity to get off the dribble drive. Sees that window and exploits it.
Tries from 16, and Garnett gets it to go on the assist from Cassell. Garnett's got 11 points. Edwards. The rebound by Garnett. Garnett's got 5 rebounds tonight. We're just over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. To the inside. A fadeaway, and again it's Minnesota converting.
And so far, Garnett has dominated this game, getting to his spots and executing.
Down low, nice ball movement by Minnesota. And here's Conley outside. Drills it from outside. Conley's got 6 here in this quarter.
Boy, certainly looked like the defense was okay, letting him shoot from 3. But let's remember, he can hit some of these.
Pass to Garnett. Here's Cassell. There's the triple. That one's good. Maybe that'll get him going after a 2-for-6 start.
And guys getting into a nice groove here, starting to feel it.
And this is partly what the game has become, right? A matter of dueling three-point opportunities.
And with that shot, the Timberwolves lead is cut down again to 13 points with the basket from Dosunmu. So the Timberwolves call their first timeout. changes for Minnesota. Gobert, he's checked in for Reed. McDaniels comes in for Julius Randle. And it's Dante DiVincenzo in for Mike Conley. Here's Hudson. Latrey. DiVincenzo with the rebound. Gobert with it, and it's Johnson picking him up. On the wing, Dosunmu drills the three-pointer. Dosunmu's got a pair of triples in the second now for the Timberwolves. Minnesota leading by 10. To the middle. Hassel shot's good.
Oh, beautiful pass. My goodness.
Minnesota with the ball. Gobert the pass to McDaniels. Here's Dosunmu. And that's out of bounds. Minnesota will retain possession.
Minnesota ball.
Edwards finds DiVincenzo. Three-pointer. Good, and the assist goes to Edwards. Edwards got 3 assists tonight.
And if you're the guy who has to guard him, it is never going to be an easy night for you.
Here's Hudson. 6-second difference between the shot and game clock. It's stolen by Gobert. And it's Jaden McDaniels with the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
Yeah, really good defensive play to cut him off there and square up.
There's 14 seconds left to play here in the half. Here's Sprewell. Hits the front of the rim and out.
Boy, taking what's there. Very good shot selection, just not the result you hope for.
And so it's the Minnesota Timberwolves with a 6-point lead at the end of the quarter. They've dictated the pace, pushed the ball at every chance, and it's paying off for them. We'll take a quick break and then back to the action here.
And it's time for your fan half-court shot. Please direct your attention to center court. Drum roll, please. And measuring up the shot.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. It's been a clinic from Kevin Garnett.
Man, he's been running wild on him through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
Boy, he has been shouldering the load. Aggressive, skilled, talented, and thus far, unstoppable.
We've got Cassell, Garnett out there with Johnson, and it's Hassel in at the shooting guard. So that's the lineup for Minnesota. DiVincenzo can't hit it.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Plenty of space. The shot by Hassel is no good. Timberwolves trail by 6. Teardrop shot. Garnett with the block. It's time to send it over now to our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thanks a lot, Kevin. Anthony Edwards is truly a superstar on the rise. He said, quote, "People forget how young I am. I'm not even touching my prime yet. I'm just trying to get more efficient as every year goes by." Kevin?
Yep, a star on the rise. Allie LaForce with the report. Hey, Allie, thanks. So it's Minnesota now. Rudy Gobert missing his last shot.
Boy, these are the shots you have to make. If you don't capitalize, you are letting the defense off the hook.
Timberwolves leading by 6. Shoots. Oh, and that one had the right spin on it, and it is good. Cassell's got his team on the board first here in the second half of the Timberwolves. And timeout called by Chris Finch. He's ready to talk things through with them. Timberwolves trail by 8. Over in the corner, Randle. Nice ball movement by Minnesota. Now here's Edwards. He's tightly guarded. Nailed from three-point land. DiVincenzo's got 10 points.
These kinds of defensive breakdowns drive coaches crazy.
Cassell, the pass to Garnett. Garnett
the power there from KG. He can fly with the best of them.
Here's DiVincenzo. Misses the layup. Cassell against DiVincenzo. Driving inside. Garnett. And it's Kevin Garnett with the finish.
He's going to put that one in his scrapbook. Insane dunk.
And now they're starting to rub it in. Build up a lead, and here we go, baby. It is showtime. Now here's Randall. Outside Edwards. Fires for three. And the Timberwolves hit again from deep.
The work that Anthony Edwards is putting in as a shooter is there. That range shot so important. Nice three-point look right there.
Takes it inside. Cassell gets the bucket.
Boy, you love the efficiency with which he's going at things tonight. This is what we've come to expect from him.
Three-pointer, Randall. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Randall's got his second bucket of the game to go.
Their ability, again, to stretch the floor, particularly in this second half.
And guys, boy, when you're hitting, it sure does work. It obviously opens up major options at the offensive end.
Minnesota with the ball. After the basket by Minnesota. McDaniels passes to Edwards. Over Hassel. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. Garnett's got 6 rebounds in the game. Here's Sprewell. The shot's good. Cassell making the play. Cassell's got 9 assists in the game. Great passing. And Randall has got the ball here for the Minnesota Timberwolves. They trail by 9 points. Takes the three. And again, Minnesota with the triple.
Yeah, McDaniels has made himself a legitimate option from three-point territory. What a look there.
The 10-footer. Cassell gets the bucket. Cassell's got 11. And timeout called by Chris Finch. Looking for a breather and maybe adjusting a thing or two. A new lineup here for the Timberwolves. Timberwolves trail by 8. Conley for 3. Rebound by Serbiak. Here's Cassell. And that one off the back of the rim and in. Cassell's got 8 points in the quarter.
Ever since halftime, they've played precision basketball on the offensive end.
I got to believe that's something the coach talked to them about at the halftime. They have valued each possession.
Dosunmu's shot is off. Timberwolves leading by 10. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
Great at finding open teammates. You want Cassell feeding the shooter.
1 second separating the shot clock and game clock. Pass to Dosunmu for 3. A rebound by the Timberwolves. 17 points was their biggest margin. Here's Cassell over by Conley. From past the arc. Drains it from beyond the arc. 16 points for him.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
One thing we've learned in the NBA, the game is never over. So you've got to continue to score, continue to build your lead.
And here at the end of the third quarter, it's a double-digit ball game. Timberwolves lead by 15. And let's take now this moment to bring up our State Farm assist of the game.
And how about the floor generalship right here? I mean, showing us why they're always in good hands when he's the man in charge.
Well, this is exactly what you're looking for from your point guard. Survey the floor, serve it up on time and on target.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. And so in the game for the Timberwolves, Randall and Reed holding down the post spots. Conley out there with Dosunmu. And it's Shannon in at the small forward. Timberwolves leading by 15. Here he goes. Fires the 3. Good on the triple.
Yeah, you have to make greater effort than that defensively. You know what he can do from range.
Well, to me, that's just inexcusable. You start to wonder how much they really want this basketball game.
Conley gets the bucket.
Mike Conley wanted to make sure the momentum was not swinging the other direction, so he answers with a 3.
Cassell, no good.
Oh, the analytics department is smiling after that one.
Conley with the three. Rebound by Zerbiak. Zerbiak's got 4 rebounds in this game. Great pass to set up the lay-in. And the Timberwolves lead by 17.
Yeah, just catching your teammate in stride right there. That makes the game easy.
Conley with the three. Again, Conley missing. Here's Hudson. And it is flushed down with a nice jam.
Love seeing a point guard who can explode to the rim like that.
Oh, great attitude and even a better finish.
Boy, it's incredible how much explosive scoring ability can come from the lead guard position. That is a big-time play.
A three-pointer. Good.
And it seems as if someone got their signals crossed. If he can wind up that open from three-point range, I'm sure that was not a part of the game plan.
Timberwolves leading by 16. Here's Garnett. Here's Hassel. 6 to shoot. Now Johnson finishes inside on the nice dish.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
To me, this is simply stated been a complete lack of defensive attention and focus all night long.
Here's Cassell, and there's the drive, and good that time. Cassell's got 10 points here in the second half.
Boy, that's exactly the look you're working toward, right at the rim.
Nice ball movement by Minnesota. Here's Gobert, off target from outside.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the three. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Cassell gets the bucket.
Looked like some confusion defensively that time. Left him wide open for a nice look on the jumper.
Gobert the pass to Edwards. And the Timberwolves call time. A minute 42 left in the fourth quarter of this one.
And the lack of rim protection, top of the list.
And the question they're going to have to answer to me is it a problem with the scheme or is it a problem with matchups?
And we're about 3.5 minutes into the fourth quarter. Offensive rebound. Here's Gobert. Got him with the pump fake, but couldn't finish. Timberwolves leading by 22. Going inside. Lets the three fly. Rebound, Minnesota. Gobert's got his fourth rebound with that last one here tonight. Here's Edwards. That's in. Coming off an assist from Randall. And it's 13 points for Anthony Edwards.
Listen, he's carrying his own weight, there's no doubt, but it is very hard to win a basketball game by yourself.
Here's Hoiberg, puts up a deep three. And so the ball out of bounds. Gobert touched it last. And the Timberwolves making a change here. Miller's checked in.
Number 3, Oliver Miller.
Hudson against DiVincenzo. Just 5 to shoot. Hudson the pass to Olowokandi. Gobert with the block.
There is a reason his nickname is the Stifle Tower. Send it back, Rudy.
Pass to DiVincenzo. There's the three. The offensive rebound. Goes back up. Ooh, he laid it up and in. Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. Gobert with the block. Now Randall. DiVincenzo. Count it. Nice touch.
Assist goes to Julius Randle.
Hudson against DiVincenzo. So it's Minnesota winning this one easy. This game may not have been the most exciting we've ever seen, but you have to appreciate just what a clinical performance they put on.
I know their fans appreciated it, and we saw at times just stretches of excellent defense. Potent